Over the last couple of weeks, we've become all too familiar with signs and symptoms of COVID-19 and the coronavirus. One of those, of course, is running a temperature. I think the virus itself, even if we wouldn't test positive, is causing something of a low-grade fever among many of us. Just taking that subtle edge off of us, knowing that there's something not quite right. Low-level anxiety and angst that's there no matter what's going on during the day. To my knowledge, we've not had any members of our church family to test positive, although as this thing goes on, we're receiving more and more notes and prayer requests for friends and co-workers and family members who have tested positive or are dealing with this virus. What's happening, though, is the ripple effect is moving out. The temperature is rising, and the symptoms may not be on the CDC list, but we're experiencing them every day. Emotions are getting a little frayed. Relationships are finding new cracks that we didn't know were there before. And the longer this goes on, the financial implications for many among us continue to rise. We've seen that here at church. I've been quite honestly surprised that in the last month we haven't had many benevolence calls at all. But just in the last week, the calls have begun to come in. Folks that have lost their jobs because of the virus or seen hours reduced and income reduced. Some folks now living alone because families have broken up, and the stress of the virus is a contributing factor. These are low-lying causes and effects of the virus that we're living with and we're seeing now, and giving us as an opportunity as God's people to step up and be light, to be a positive force in our community, to be able to pray with those who call, to be able to offer assistance where we are able. You've heard us talk and seen in every worship service and every email we send out reminders about the need for us to be faithful in giving to the ministries of our church. And we need that, and thank you for your faithfulness. But today I want to remind us that our benevolence ministry goes on, and we could use your help there. There are families that are living in cars with 3 children that are needing a place to stay. There are folks with power bills that need to be paid, even though power companies are deferring cutoff of utility service. The stress of not knowing is taking its toll. There are folks who have lost jobs. So if you can help us out with your benevolence offering, you can send a check to church. You can go into the online giving portal, the give icon on the church website, and just tab in benevolence on the memo line. These offerings will be able to help us to meet the needs of those in need in our community and within our church family. As we see the symptoms continue to spread, know that the love, light, and grace of Christ shed through us will help to beat back even these subterranean effects of the virus. God bless.